Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Mr.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah, and this
He
is...
loves playing that.
I love that one, Victoria.
This is a Feel It Real Fun for you on the 31st of March 2022.
Guess what tomorrow is?
Ooh, it's 20's birthday.
Mm,
1st of April, that is.
that's right. 1st of April,
And
where I come from.
today's show is here and now. Manifesting.
That's right, here and now.
So did you... Yes, you did deliberately spell here that way.
That's, of course.
Okay. Neville Goddard, How to Manifest Money Part 2.
How to Manifest Money, Part 2.
We did Part 1 yesterday.
All right, I guess that's good.
So go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
That's right, sign up for the stuff
7 easy
there.
lessons, free lessons.
Radio.
And you'll automatically go, is that right,
Someplace.
to our free Neville list.
Yeah, you'll get on the list.
And then,
you'll get goodies,
a really
right?
goody email every day.
That's right. And you'll get the 7 videos, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Isn't that what I said?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
As Rob Begg would say, what's it costing you not to do it?
Yeah, like that one. Right. I bought a bunch of shit from other people that's not working. But I'm going to disregard what you tell me that would work because you get a lot of testimonials. But,
Yep.
all right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Oh, that's right.
So Alessandra's here.
Oh my God. Hey, it's Alessandra.
Faith's
Triple
here.
D.
Hello.
Faith. MM. Oh my God.
Someone else is there, but you've slipped off the screen.
Are we? Yeah, we're not scrolling yet.
Yeah,
All right.
they're just not saying hello.
Oh my God.
Or...
Look, Valerie.
Valerie.
Uma,
Hello.
shaga. Triple D, yo.
Okay. So, what do we got today?
By the way,
here?
you notice how much brilliance we got here? Right? We got Uma, shaga.
Oh, I thought you meant
Who's
here.
doing some like really cool shit,
Yeah.
with really cool people, right? Check her out.
Jeez.
You also got Alessandra doing some really cool shit with really cool people too.
Yes.
You got Sizzle. Yo, Sizzle.
He's doing real cool shit,
He's doing real cool shit.
being a moderator. And
That's right.
Yes.
And he makes these cool infographics and stuff. He quotes really cool people.
Yeah.
That's right.
And he visits beautiful gardens.
That's right.
Yes.
Anyway, hi everyone. So
Yes.
today we're going to do Here and Now, manifesting.
Here and now.
Neville Goddard, manifesting money,
There's
part
Andrew
2.
Villanova, who normally only
Andrew
tunes in
Villanueva.
to the lunch shows.
He comes to this one too.
Oh, you come to
But
this
he's
one.
quick.
Sorry. Okay.
He's Andrew Villanueva.
And I saw Hope slip through there. Oh, yeah, Hope.
Hope.
Yeah, Hope.
Yes, I just call her
Hello, Beth.
Hope.
Right.
All right.
So, we've got quite a few quotes here. 20's wanting to keep me busy.
Yeah,
again.
that's right. Now, this goes back to that post I put up the other day where I said, like, hey, yeah, I need a little help request, right? And I got like 23 or something responses.
And you were overwhelmed.
So I was overwhelmed. So we did the
remember that.
Overwhelm show. So make sure you check that out because this is like the continuation from both the Overwhelm show and also yesterday's Money show. Like I'm doing 2 follow-ups with one show. It's like, oh my God, Here and Now.
And
You're
there's
going to
no
get my
biggie
top
Rama
secret.
2 from yesterday.
Rama 2, Rama 2, Jonathan 2. Boom.
Okay.
All right.
So that's good. So this is from inspired by all of that.
Been inspired by all of that, each of both of the previous 2 episodes and 23 responses from that one.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Mylene, welcome to the show.
So, will I start with the quote?
Victoria, let us start with the quote because there's 3 kinds of listening we're going to take care of today.
Okay. Do you think it's a delivery already?
You might want to go deal with them.
Let me just check if it continues. It's all
Well,
stopped.
if it's a delivery guy, they already
He's
ran.
Okay.
All right.
So
Cue,
Neville
yo.
says, I like you. So when you sit down and you predetermine what you want to hear and you listen until you hear it and you refuse to hear anything other than that, then you are using the one power in the world that awakens a man, and you are using your lovely imagination, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory.
All right, so you happy chemicals people, Triple D, yo.
Yes.
What the hell is his problem? Radio. So we're going to nail some happy chemical stuff real quick here, because the more you explore, the more you realize why I absolutely love the 4 happy chemicals, the pillars of power, and why we build them so deeply into triple D. Right? So let me take it from the top there, Victoria.
Okay.
So when you sit down and predetermine
Predetermine.
what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So I've determined not only what do I want, right? So I've chosen my desire. I've also predetermined what I want to hear, what implies it. You got it? I'm not going, see, I'm giving myself status here. I'm predetermining what I want to hear. This also now moves me right into anticipation. Now, and I listen until I hear it. You get, I listen until I hear it. Right? It's sort of like whenever I call customer service and I say, nice try. Right? Keep going. Right? Because I wait, because I listen until I hear what I want. Sometimes I even prompt them. Right?
Prompt them.
Yeah.
And this is when you say this? No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, this is when you get someone who has real authority. Right?
Yes.
And you refuse to hear anything other than that. Right? Refuse. You've got this right of refusal. Right? And you can refuse to put shit in your day you don't want. You can refuse to hear what you don't want to hear. Right? But we're going to cover 3 kinds of listening shortly. And then you're using the one power in the world that awakens a man, and you're using your lovely imagination, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. All right? We're nailing those first 2 happy chemicals really strongly with this. And this is why I am so, like I said, I'm nuts about them, because until you give yourself status, well, I hope to hear from Victoria. I hope they send me a text. So I get to say, oh, fudge sickles, man. All right. Here and now, money manifesting. So this is what I get. I'm doing money affirmations. And I say, cool, which ones? All right, because I want to know. And they send me these lists of things. And it's like, how do they feel? And I said, they feel good and fake. It's like radio, like a rubber woman. Hashtag it. Right? It's like good and fake. Not into it. Real woman. That's a good thing. Right? All right. 3 types of hearing. Write these down. Number 1, what you physically, imaginally hear. That's the content. It's what are you hearing? It's the words, right? Victoria, say something.
Hello.
All right. By the way, you ever have somebody call you on the phone, right? Hello? Right? Hello, right? Hello, my name is George, right? Yeah, it's like fudge sickles. What do you physically hear, right? So here's the thing. What are you hearing that implies you have money? What are you hearing that implies your wish is fulfilled? Right? What are you hearing? Right? Now here's the big thing, right? So Neville talks about also what do we call this thing? Revise the conversation as you hear it.
Oh, yes.
Right? A couple ways to do that. We'll get to that later. But the second bit is, how do you hear it? How do you hear it? Right? It's one thing when somebody goes, good job, right? And you go, I hear what you're saying, right? Yeah, that's revealing how you're hearing it. Yeah, I hear you.
That's actually probably the most important, because that's your reaction.
That's your reaction,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Now it does. So here's the thing, right? So first of all, let's imagine something that you would hear, right? If you doubled your income, worked half the time, or if you were totally poor, right? So Victoria and I would go shopping, and she goes, hey, 20, look at this chair. It's $329, right? I've heard stuff like this before, right? Now, those are words, right? How do I hear those words? $329.
Yeah, I've got a goodie for this.
Go for it.
How if it was like if you physically heard or imagining, you answer the phone and, hi, this is the bank manager. Now, the people that are like, oh my God, I've defaulted on my bank, or
Yeah, I promised I'd give you the money.
We want you to invest. We've got this new, do you know what I mean, investment scheme.
Yeah.
So it's like, which way are you hearing? Hi, this is your bank manager.
See, now I'll give you guys another good one, because she just
Yeah.
said a word that in America is going to mean something very different. Scheme.
Oh, it's scheme.
Right.
Okay.
See, in Australia, scheme is just basically
Nah, scheme's dodgy.
Really?
Schemes in Australia, yeah.
No,
That's a
this-
scheme.
no.
It's like a scam scheme.
No, the new scheme, the new NDIS scheme, the new mortgage scheme.
Oh, Yeah,
Anyway,
all right.
all
There's
right.
a bit of scam in there for me.
Oh, yeah, a
That's
bit of
how I
scam. Well,
hear
that's
it.
because you lived overseas, right?
See, isn't that fascinating?
Yeah, you're
Like,
contaminated.
scheme's fine,
Scheme is not fine
but
for
I
me.
hear it
When somebody says, "Hey, I've
as
got a scheme," it's
scam.
like radio. But it's like, yeah, we have this new investment program, right? So how are you hearing it? Because when I talk to a lot of Aussies, when they hear the word scheme, it's like, yeah, it's a government scheme. And I'm going, right, and you think that's a
That's
good
why
thing,
it's a scam.
right?
It's from the government. No.
So,
Yeah.
how do you hear it? There's the thing. It's like when somebody says, "You're beautiful." Right? I've done a lot of experiment with this over the years, right? And it's really lovely because she takes a compliment a lot better now than she used to.
Yeah.
Right? Just right before the show, I told her, I says, "Your hair is beautiful," and she didn't go, "Okay."
Yeah.
Right? She actually accepted it. So,
Yeah.
$329 chair. How do you hear that? See, now, if I was working hard for my money, so hard for it, honey, right? Yeah, $329, man, it's $7.70 an hour. That's a lot of hours for one chair, right? On the other hand, if you divorce time for money, double income, work at the time, all that good stuff, right? $329 for a chair. My first question is it worth it?
Is it good enough?
Is it?
I know.
Yeah. There's the thing, So it's like the
Yeah.
Ames chairs we ordered. I spent more money on the shipping on those than I'd spent on furniture my entire life, right? But they're really good, right? And it's like, you know what? I decided if I'm gonna sit in these chairs, if I'm gonna sit in a chair during the day, it's gonna be a damn good one. Might as well get two because I like her. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of her too.
And then Emmett? Okay.
And then there's Emmett, got his own, but that's another story.
Yeah.
So 3 types of hearing. There's what you hear, right? 329, the chair's 329, right? There's how you hear it, 329. All right, not a big deal. We talked about big deal manifesting, that kind of state. The state of not a big deal, it's up at Neville Goddard podcast.com and feel it real fun, whatever.com. But how does it, what's your reaction? How do you hear it? Right? And there's a couple different ways we can play with that. But here's the third one, and I already went into it. Your inner response. How I hear it, 329, I just don't hear 329 as a big deal. My inner response, there's that inner conversation. The inner conversation that follows. Well, how's she going to react when I say no? Right? Why am I saying no? Because it's too much. Why do I think it's too much? Right? So you can change all 3 of these. And you can play with all of them. If we were talking to a chair salesman and he said it's $329, all right, I could be imagining, let's get it on sale, right? But today it's on sale for $229. That's good. What if I got 4? Right? Yeah. Can you make them $250 each? Right? And just watch their head just start to spin. Right?
Yeah.
So there's how you hear it, right? And a couple different parameters here. Do you believe it? When I compliment her on her hair, and it's a genuine compliment, if she really hears it as a genuine compliment, she'll take it in one way. If she takes it in as I'm hitting on her, right? Like, hey, I'll compliment you now for a little bit of something later. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Am I being funny? Oh, your hair's beautiful. Like if it was all frizzy and all over the place because she hadn't washed it for a week. Yeah, Victoria, your hair is beautiful. Right?
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
How do you hear it? Is it funny, sexy, silly? You can always make anything sound like Mickey Mouse, which is the other thing that I want to mention. If you're revising the conversation, so there's physically imagining what you hear, there's how you hear it, and when you start letting those 2 flirt, it's like whenever like your mother-in-law calls, you can turn her into Minnie Mouse. It's like, oh, this is not nearly as irritating, right?
Yeah. That's good.
So it's like, yeah. I'll give you the hint. I always turn her into the teacher from Peanuts.
Who's not Schroeder? No.
No, the teacher. We never saw the teacher.
Oh yeah. Oh
The teacher
right.
Right. It's like, oh, it's so much easier. I get this. Yeah, see, there's some laughter. There's less for me to get pissed off about. And again, that takes us down to that third thing, the inner response. Here's the cool thing. If you're going to change anything, change your state. Because your state reveals that res gestae, that inner response, the inner conversation, the fuck, here we go again. right? And that'll just send you in all kind of ways. And notice that these three are very closely related. They're all kind of the same, but it sort of plucks things apart. It's like English is a language. English has subject and predicate. It has verbs and nouns. It also has adjectives and adverbs. But if you start pulling things away just to study a little bit, you get to notice, wow. And I'll do one more bit. And again, this fits in with all those questions. What you physically or imaginally hear, turn off the news unless you want to lose all your money. Right? I got that email this morning. Mr. 20, I'm not listening to the news anymore because I'm terrified about this world financial crisis thing that we're having and the interest rates going up. And I'm trying to stay in my money state, but my money state ain't doing good with all this news going on. So I'm changing what I physically hear. Says, well, we'll see how that works out, because there was the slap heard around the world.
Yeah.
Right now, I read this morning. I did a podcast that I haven't released yet on it, but it's like there was this woman that was there that was talking about how traumatized I am. I haven't been able to sleep. I'm so traumatized and upset, and I don't know if I'll ever be the same because I saw one man smack another. It's like, right, I got beat to death, sweetheart. Right? You know, whenever someone goes, I'm traumatized because I saw one man be mad at another and someone smack someone, it's like, you've got nothing else going on in your life, right? You're not traumatized because what you saw, you're traumatized because you keep seeing it. So my question is, what are you seeing in there? What are you hearing again and again and again, right? Because you know what? Something happened. Someone did something. All right, someday it's not going to matter. Might as well not matter today. Give life to something lovely. So, 3 kinds of hearing. Okay, I think it's as clear as mud. Yeah. Victoria, anything you want to add in?
Not to that, no.
Not to that. All right, so Victoria just physically said something. That's the first. How do I hear that? Oh. Like I fucked up the show.
Yeah, she's going to tell me
after
the show.
Right. This is going to be good. My inner response. I don't have any responses. I just let them all out. I don't edit anything. This is why I don't go to funerals or weddings all that much. How you doing? Hey, everyone needs a training marriage, right? Hashtag training marriage, right? We each had one, right?
We did. Yeah.
What does that mean? Then I go to the funeral. So, oh yeah, dead Jim's in a good place. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah. I'm not the guy. Don't take me to weddings and funerals unless you want pure entertainment. I'll even wear this hat. But meanwhile, Victoria.
Meanwhile, tell us, what was your hashtag strawberry bit?
Victoria, what was your hashtag strawberry bit?
How you hear it. Like, yeah, I got to remember... Was it Snoopy's teacher?
Yeah. Yes, we'll play it afterwards.
I'll remember that. It's probably due for a call with Mum, so I'll just hear it that way. Excuse me. So that was my hashtag strawberry bit. What about you?
Bop. So we're talking about money and that whole thing of like, how big does $1,000 sound to you? Yeah, we talked about a chair for $329 or whatever. Like the price of gas has just gone up 20%. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? It's gone up 20 cents. Right? Right? Like I told QB the other day, I said, look, people want to bitch, they can stay the fuck home. Right? Why not imagine a life where you don't have to drive to the office? Right? You hated going there before the loogie. Now it's like, oh, I hate staying at home. Well, the problem is the price of petrol. Sizzle needs to get some cigars to us. Cool. There's some secrets to that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Can you grab that Dianetics book?
Yes.
This is really good. Right? Now, we're not telling you to break the law like Rich did.
Say who did it.
Yeah, we won't tell them Rich did it. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. So one day in the mail, inside of 2 T-shirts, I think it was 2 T-shirts, one T-shirt.
One T-shirt.
Inside of a T-shirt for Victoria, it wrapped in like 700 layers of plastic so that the dogs couldn't smell it. Was this? Look at this. It's my favorite Dianetics book. Look, hardcover. Oh, look at that. right?
And we didn't know he was into this.
And
Inside.
and inside, look at that. He hollowed it out. You cannot imagine how that made my day. So I keep this on the show. So like, you know, it'd probably be about $600 worth of smokes if I bought them. And, probably about 800 if I bought them here. Probably about 1,000 actually. Anyway, a lot of smokes were inside this L. Ron Hubbard book. Look at that. But you cover it with like 7,000. You put a little humidity device in there, and cover it with 700 layers of plastic.
And then the T-shirt.
And he didn't declare it. That was the big key, because if you declare it's tobacco, it takes like 6 weeks to get here. But,
yeah, so he was very bad. So we probably shouldn't have told everyone that.
Yeah, we shouldn't have told everyone about what he did. But this is, look at that. It is my favorite. So I keep it on the bookshelf for people like Jerry when they come, because Jerry
will pick it up.
Jerry looks Jerry looks at your books. That's like radio. Alrighty. So.
Yep.
I think that was it. Did I do a strawberry bit?
Well, you were sort of in it, and then you said, "Oh, because you started reading Scott's."
Comment.
Yeah.
Yes, as well says, that's my favorite book.
We should send it to you.
Yeah,
just send it back.
Yeah. Well, the weird thing is in America, they've got this 9/11 fee whenever you ship shit into America. So, like, we were going to send my dad some magazines, like old magazines with trains and shit in them. And so it was about that thick. And I went to the post office, and they're like, that'll be $42.15. Like, for what? Right? And I'm like, well, anything under like that thick or over that thick, there's an additional like $25 9/11 fee. So it's like, well, my dad's going to miss out on this shit. But it's like, yeah, I've got $4 worth of magazines. You want me to spend $42? And I said, well, yeah. And he goes, it's not us. This is all I understand. It's the U.S. or GOVT, right? It's like, they X-ray everything. It's like, right, what's it cost for an X-ray? Do they have a doctor look at it? Like seriously, I don't get it. But that's stuff going into the U.S. Going out of the U.S., you could put a puppy in an L. Ron Hubbard book, and no one would give a shit.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, Victoria.
And with that, so go to easymanifestingmethods.com. I'm still trying to remember that one.
That was pretty good.
Okay. And do the 7 free easy lessons.
Yeah, make sure so when you're going to sign up, and then we're going to send you a confirmation email, make sure you drag it into your inbox. If it goes someplace else, click the link and we'll send it to you. Do not send it back to me saying I want it. I can't legally click the link for you, right? Anyway.
Okay, join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right, like Rob Begg would say.
No, he wouldn't.
No, like Cora would say.
Carl would. If you enjoyed yesterday's and today's show, they were brought to you from the Prosperity Pack.
I'll have to show you Faith's photo. Faith put up a photo of her beat to shit Prosperity Pack.
A beat to shit?
Yeah, it was like, oh, that's so good.
Neville Goddard, Prosperity Pack.
She's actually using it, right? You print it yourself. We don't print it for you.
Yeah.
Right? If we did, we'd have to pay that 9/11 fee.
Yeah, it'd probably be a few $100.
Yeah, $3 million, right?
Okay. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. You sounded so serious at the end there. So your words were like that. I experienced them this way. And now I've got this inner dialogue that just comes out of my mouth because I don't have inner dialogue.
I don't get what were you referring to?
Oh,
when I said for refunds?
Yeah, you go to feelitrealfun.com. I mean, like you were all that enthusiastic about it.
Oh, okay.
At least I didn't hear it that way.
Sorry.
And so now I've
you
got
do
my
it
reaction.
the way you think it should.
And go to feelitrealfun. .com. See, that's how you do it. All right. You're going to practice before tomorrow?
I'll try.
All right.
If I have time.
All right.
Okay.
Love you, Victoria.
See you tomorrow.
Have a lovely day, everyone. Except for that one of you. Right? Oh, no. You could have twice as who the fuck is that? Look at all that love coming up.
Oh,
wow.
That's nice. Whose face is it?
I don't know. Oh, there's Faith.